There is no doubt Donald Trump was vaulted to the presidency on the immigration issue. But I hope he looks at this from the proper perspective. His ideas of building a wall and deporting people, not really the place to start. Here's why. You can build a wall, but people are still obviously going to come under it and over it. And here's the deal. When a border agent catches someone who illegally crosses the border, do you know the process? They give them a ticket and they're supposed to show up for a court date. Well, if they show up, they're going to be sent back. So guess what happens? They don't show up. A wall is not going to change that. And then you have Border Patrol who do get people, and we do deport people. Obama deported like 1 million. But guess what they tell us? Over half come back. That's a terrible process. It's not working. So just to build a wall and deport, that's really not what's going to happen. By the way, here's one process I would change when the Border Patrol catches somebody. You know what? They're not a citizen of the United States, so they don't get due process. So we need to call up on the phone with the Mexico agent on the other side, say, hey, we picked up 50 or 60 of your people. We're going to meet you wherever. They're yours. That leads me to where this thing should begin. We got Donald Trump as president now, the author of Art of the Deal. He needs to do a deal with Mexico. The thing I loved about his idea about the wall was that Mexico was going to pay for it. And I know everybody laughed at him on that, but here's the point I liked. He's including Mexico in the solution because guess what? It's their problem more than ours. Over half of our illegal immigrants are crossing our southern borders. It's a real issue, and it's their problem more than ours. And have you heard about those South American kids? Oh my gosh. I mean, there's kids with no adults. And you got these evil trafficker people who bring them across the southern Mexico border, travel throughout the entire nation of Mexico, and then dump the kids over in our country. Now, you know what? We need to deal with that humanitarian crisis, certainly, but it needs to be dealt with down in South America, not once the kids get here in America with no family or parents. So Mexico has got to be brought on board. That's why we elected Donald Trump. I don't care what they pay for, but they have to take ownership in the immigration problem that is ours. So first step in immigration, do a deal with Mexico.